Hello everyone. The title of my research paper is The High Cost of Teacher Turnover, and within it I discussed the various components of teacher turnover and the financial implications thereof. Um, Turnover can be attributed to many things, most commonly retirements, inter and outer district transfers, maternity leaves, and a teacher deciding to leave the profession for good. Um, while there are numerous reasons a teacher may decide to leave their original district or school, the most common are socioeconomic status of the community, the minority population, the number of high-risk students, and the overall condition of the school and working environment. Past theories state that retirement and increased student populations were to blame for the nation's inability to staff schools. Well, new evidence suggests it has more to do with the money directly related to losing and hiring a replacement for that teacher who has since exited. Um, and it's when you think about hiring and teachers leaving, you don't really think about the cost because you just think, oh, well, you put an ad out there and you get a new candidate, and if you like them, you hire them. Well, sometimes it's not that simple, and it takes a lot more legwork. Um, Especially when the majority of teachers leave within the first 5 years of receiving their position. According to a research study done by Watlington et al. In St. Lucie County in the year 2004, their school district had a total of 1,952 teachers. 320 of those teachers left at the end of that school year. Cost per teacher was calculated at $4,631, which meant that teacher turnover cost that district nearly $1.5 million in total. Now that money wasn't necessarily put into an exit package, but it could have also been put into recruitment efforts, advertising, moving costs, and so on. Another example, which is even more stunning, is of the Broward County, and it's a larger district. They had 16,648 teachers in total in the 2004-2005 school year, and they lost 1,206 teachers. The cost of losing those teachers was $12,652. That's a lot of money if you do the math out. It's way above the 1.5 million we saw in Lucie County, and is one of the higher numbers that I found. What makes the difference is the money put into hiring the new individuals. Once again, it's not just putting together exiting packages, it's recruitment and the money they put into teacher mentorship programs and bonuses and all that good stuff. Most teacher turnover costs are assessed by formulas that are not necessarily used in an educational department. They're more industrial in a sense, although there has been two developed that are specifically for education. and they are known as the TCC and STA standards. I won't go into that now because it's a bit confusing, but all you need to know is that while they do calculate a cost, they calculate cost differently, and depending on which variables you input depends on the cost that you get out. In order to fix this, policymakers have suggested increasing the rate of one-time bonuses, and that's mainly used to attract a teacher to a school. Another proposal is implementing a bonus for teachers who decide to come to an at-risk school. And the third and final one that I will mention here is reoccurring salary increases, where it's like getting a bonus every year. And that's usually based off of seniority, your overall performance, and so on. My personal suggestions would be to reevaluate the budget as best as they can and make sure the school is a desirable place to work. I think that has a lot to do with teachers turning over. Because if they don't have plenty of support and open administration and enough supplies, they're not going to have confidence in that school to succeed, and therefore they will add to the instability. So, in all, cost is not only a financial aspect, it also is a quality aspect when you consider the simple fact that when you lose a teacher, especially one that is highly qualified, the quality of education that the child is receiving is directly affected and is lowered incrementally depending upon the newer candidates' qualifications. I hope I covered everything. Have a good semester.